The next morning, we decided to set off earlier because we didn't know what the road ahead was going to be like, whether we would be caught in traffic or get lost. So this is exactly what happened. I made a few wrong turns because we had two GPS system. On my bike, I had the Garmin system, and then on P's bike, she had the Google Map. And the moral of the story is too many cooks spoil the broth. So yeah, we stuck to one GPS system. But the thing about being on the road or being on an adventure is there will be moments where you do make wrong turns and it's not the end of the world. You just take a deep breath and the GPS system will bring you around back to where you're supposed to be. It might take a bit longer, but you'll get there eventually. The first stop that we actually have to make it before we actually cross the Malaysia-Thailand border is to buy insurance for Thailand.
Motor cik lah, dia cover pihak sana saja ya. Kalau yang ni dia cover pihak hospital dua-dua pihak saja, tak cover kerosakan pihak sana lah.
Tapi ni the best lah yang paling bagus.
Betul, kita ambil yang ni lah.
So this one ada premium lah. Okay. Okay, untuk
voluntary.
Dua motor ke?
dua motor.
Okey, nak load card dengan pasport.
Yang ini
Yang ni kami sediakan sekali insurans lah.
okay. Terima kasih. Then lock card.
Owner motor kan? Yang satu motor pun owner juga.
Saya. Dengan pasport kan. Okay, ni satu motor.
Card saja.
Oh, ni nanti kak print sekali kan?
Ya,
Oh,
betul.
okay. Oopsie. So lock card and pasport.
Saya masuk hari ni ke?
Saya sekarang. Pasport and
When we arrived, there weren't really a lot of people ahead of us. I think there was like one family, so it was a relatively quick process for us. There are a few stops that you would have to make when you arrive at the Malaysia-Thailand border. The first stop is where the Malaysia side, where they just stamp on your passport. It's just a kiosk, like the usual JB, Singapore JB kiosk. They will stamp your passport and then you move on to the next location. Now the next location was a bit trickier. The second part will be where the Thailand immigration building is at. This is where you would have to park your motorcycle. You got to go inside the building. You got to get your passport stamped, and then you're gonna head out again and then go around to the next stop. For the next part is you would again have to park your bike, and then you would have to queue up to take the queue number for you to process the TIP, which is the temporary import permit. Once you've registered, the next bit is for you to wait for your number to be called. They will give you a number sheet. When you exit Thailand, you would have to return the custom with the TIP form. If not, there's a fine that you would have to pay.
Okay. Whoop. I need you to come with me though. Oh God. Do I need to show something? Oh my God, I keep all the form. Yeah. Okay, now gotta go one side. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh God. Yeah, I'm ready for you here. I'm slowing, I'm cruising. We're going straight. I'm waiting for you. Alright, we're in Thailand. Oh.
When we arrived in HatYai, it was before the flood happened. Even then, he was sharing there were a lot of floods along the way, along the middle section of Thailand, heading up to Bangkok. One thing that I soon noticed or realized is that my helmet was leaking, which is terribly horrible because everything inside my helmet was squishy and wet. And because I was wearing the balaclava, it made it worse because the water was dripping inside my helmet and I was having a difficult time breathing. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we gotta ride on and push through. One thing to note when you're riding on the Thailand expressway is that the extreme right lane, which is also the fast lane, is also used for vehicles to U-turn. So when you're riding along, just be careful, look out, use your best gauge of judgment, and slow down when you need to, speed up when you need to, and just be safe out there.
I go there.
we were really lucky and grateful that the hotel staff let us park our motorcycle just right outside of the entrance, because it was raining very heavily and it was very hard for us to park outside, and then we had to load and unload our things up to the hotel room. We finally arrived and we are super drenched. Okay, so we've definitely tested this.
Opening the wardrobe and then we can hang on stuff inside. Open and
As we unwind for the day, we really hope you enjoyed our little snippets. So, till the next one, stay safe out there.